Thank you, Nico. So it's my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Yuanzhen Li. Yuanzhen got her Ph.D. with Ted Adelson at MIT. And after that, she worked in industry at different places like Adobe and Microsoft Research Asia and Merle. And then at some point, she sort of wandered away into quantitative finance. And that seemed like a bit of a surprise, but computer vision was never far from her heart. And during the weekends and evenings, she worked on mobile apps in her spare time. And some of these mobile apps became extremely popular. So around 2011, 2013, some of these apps became very widely used, and eventually her small company got acquired by VSCO. So she now works for VSCO, is based in Cambridge, or based in Boston, and VSCO's in Oakland, so she goes back and forth. But it's quite an interesting story, and we're very happy to have her present today.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Serge. So my name is Yuanzhen. A lot of my friends call me YZ. I work at VSCO. A lot of people know VSCO as a photo editing app, but what is less known is that we also have a rapidly growing, very diverse, and very passionate global community. We currently have more than 30 million monthly active users, and they consume over 8 billion images per month. So we want to empower and inspire people to create, discover, and connect. So personally, I work a lot on the discover aspect, which is to make sure that our users can discover great content, great peers, and also they themselves and their creations can be discovered by others. Oops. So my background, actually my experience shares a lot of commonalities with Nicholas. I studied computer science and neuroscience, and I got my PhD from MIT with Ted Adelson, and I was fortunate to work at some of the best research labs on computer vision and machine learning with some of the best minds in the industry. So things that interest me, I'm interested in how human perception works and how to enable computers to perceive like humans, how to capture the world in a visually rich way, and also how to extract information from large amounts of visual data. I believe that visual is very powerful, as Evan mentioned, and I think visual media like images, videos, and new forms of visual experiences such as VR can transport you into places that you would never be in otherwise. And also, if you think about how humans interact and learn to interact with our environment, so much of it comes from vision. So I think if you want to build true AI and truly intelligent agents, you've got to understand vision. So towards the latter half of my grad school days, I really wanted to make products that would hopefully touch the lives of many people. So I tried different things, made multiple efforts. I made some of the earliest computational photography apps. And the latest venture that I want to mention here is the one that was acquired by VSCO and led me to VSCO. So what I wanted to do then, and also now at VSCO, is visual search and discovery, which is to make large amounts of visual data searchable and discoverable. That involves mapping images to keywords and text descriptions, and also computing compact vector representations of images that would both preserve the meaning of images and also enable fast matching and retrieval. So I'm working with a lot of talented engineers within VSCO, and we do a lot of deep learning. We work a lot with distributed systems, and we're tackling a lot of interesting problems. So I just wanted to end my talk with a little bit of nudging. I think it's a great time for computer vision researchers to consider a path in entrepreneurship, either starting or joining startups, because I think a lot of different things are really coming together. I think in the past you potentially needed very expensive computers or a large team to make a lot of things happen. But now you have huge amounts of data, user generated and sensor data available, and also you have a lot of computational power, very available, very affordable at your fingertip. You can spin up a very powerful computation cluster on AWS very easily, and also rise of open source. So you can stand on the shoulders of giants. And do a lot with a small team. So I think all these things are coming together. So it's really a fantastic time for computer vision researchers to start or join startups. So thank you for your time. It's a short talk. I'll be around the conference. So if you have questions, you can feel free to grab me.
Thank you very much. Round of applause.